everyone, it's Daemon here playing another itch.io game called Magical Witch Belle. This is another visual novel that I had on my list to play. And there's still a whole bunch more, so just stay tuned. In a world where magic is real, magic and non-magic folk live separate lives, aware of each other while making sure to keep very much to themselves. But there's one witch who chooses to live in a non-magical town full of non-magical people. She spends her days at her repair shop where she uses magic to fix trinkets and create gadgets. All she wants is to live her life quietly, but something always gets in the way. Oh, you're adorable! This should do it. Now that the gadget is finished, I just need to test the potion with it. Now let's see if this potion will be a success. 3, 2, 1. That was unexpected, but at least nothing is on fire this time. But no matter how hard I try, I can't adjust the duration of the effects of the potion without affecting the potency. Perhaps if I just adjust the amount of ingredients. Belle, it's an emergency! Olive, how many times have I told you not to barge into my workshop without knocking on the door? I'm using highly volatile magic in here, and it's not safe for you. You should lock your door if you don't want people coming in. My door was locked. Sorry, I picked the lock. You should get a stronger one. Even a baby could get in. Well, maybe you shouldn't be picking people's locks, Olive. Olive. Don't worry, I locked it behind me so no one would accidentally walk in. Anyway, that's not the point. It's an emergency, Belle. I highly doubt it. I can't go along with whatever you're scheming today, Olive. I'm trying to perfect an extinguishing potion for the fire chief. Why are you always like this? Ugh, just come with me. Ow, don't grab my arm. Okay, you might have been right to be worked up. That's why I said it was an emergency. I had just woken up and gotten a call from the mayor asking me to contact you about this. Why did she call you? Because you don't have a phone? Oh. Well, did she tell you what happened? You can ask her yourself. Olive, where are you? Belle, thank goodness you're here. Oh, you're so pretty. I love your colors. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, so ask away. I'll answer if I can, but to be honest with you, I'm confused too. Oh, shoot. Options. I'm gonna save. Always save when you have options. There you go. Then you can come back and ask the other things. Unless this is the one where you ask and then you just come back to these ones. But I don't know. What happened? What happened here, Mayor? Park staff found the park covered in bubbles this morning. They've been trying to clean it up, but nothing will get rid of them. I thought maybe you could help. Poke. They don't pop even if you touch them. That's why I thought they might be magical. If they were created with magic, it should be possible to dispose of them in the same way. Let's try Vanishing Spell. That confirms it. These are magical bubbles. Oh, did it disappear? Are they safe? They should be harmless, but I'll take one back to my workshop to investigate further. Some joggers were complaining that the bubbles were getting in their way. I'd like to get rid of them before we can get any more complaints. Let me ask. Oh, no, see, it's one of those ones where you can just pick all the options before moving on. Do you have any idea who did this? I'm afraid I have no clue. You're the only magic user in town, Belle, but I know you wouldn't do something like this. My guess would be somebody did this as a prank. It seems fairly elaborate for a prank. Is it complicated magic? No, you could easily buy a potion to make bubbles. The bubbles will probably disappear in a couple of days. But you would need to buy quite a few potions to make this many bubbles. I don't see somebody doing this in some childish pursuit of entertainment. If it isn't some pranksters doing, I have no idea who could be behind this, unfortunately. Let me ask. Why did you call me? Or, well, why did you call Olive to contact me? Well, when I got to the park and saw all this, I thought that this had to be magical, and you're a resident expert on magic. I wouldn't call myself an expert. Our resident witch, then. You've helped us out so much with all your magical gadgets. What did you call the park cleaning robot again? I don't actually have a name for it, but Olive likes to call it Mr. Sweeper. Oh? Well, Mr. Sweeper has been a great help cleaning up leaves and rubbish. I don't understand magic very well myself, but you've made work a lot easier for our park staff using your magic. Since this seems like a magical incident, I thought that you would be the best person to ask. It's hard to ask when you've helped out the town so much already, but do you think you can clean this up? I could probably vanish them one by one, but that would take at least an hour. Anyway, any way you could speed it up a bit? Not on my own, but it's only an hour of my time, Mayor. I don't mind. That's not it. The park isn't the only place I want you to look at. Oh? There have been reports of strange things like this all over town, and nobody knows what's caused them. All over town, you say? Yes, and if this is magical, you might be the only one who could do anything about it. I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much, Belle. Here's a list of places we've received reports from. Okay, I'll investigate after I move these bubbles. I need to get back to work, but let me know if there's anything I could do on my end. I guess I should start vanishing these bubbles. Belle, look at this! I think I found what caused all these bubbles. My cleaning gadget? But how? Look, he's shooting out bubbles. Your cleaning magic must have gone nuts or something and let all these bubbles loose. No, that's impossible. Nothing I made would ever go nuts. Then how do you explain all these bubbles coming out of Mr. Sweeper? Somebody must have tampered with it. Tampered? Why would anyone want to do that? The mayor believes this must have been a prank. Well, if the mayor said that, it must be true. Hand it to me. What? I'm going to draw the magic out so that it stops making bubbles. No way! If you draw the magic out of him, he'll die. It can't die because it isn't alive. That's exactly why I'm not giving him to you. He's been working so hard cleaning up this park, and this is how you thank him? At least let me see so that I can try and fix it then. Promise not to hurt him? Yes. Okay then, but remember, you promised. Strange. The bubbles are gone. Wow, I guess the bubble magic must have run out of something. Perhaps. It doesn't look like it's been damaged in any way either. If he's fixed, then he should be able to clean the bubbles, right? Well, since it's magical in origin, I should have no issue cleaning up magical bubbles. Great, that's one problem solved then. Go and do your job, Mr. Sweeper. Look at him go. It seems to be working just fine. I guess that means we can go check out all the other places. We? We as in me and you. Olive and Belle. I'll be your trusty partner as you go around town fixing everything. And what would a trusty partner do exactly? Well, for one thing, I have a phone, so I can call the mayor when you're finished. You're enjoying this, aren't you? It's nice to hang out with you outside for once. I never get to see you unless I go to your workshop. You mean unless you break the lock on my door? I didn't break it, I just picked the lock. Anyway, the mayor might call if there's another report somewhere, so you need me around in case she contacts me. Fine, but promise me you won't illegally enter any other places while I'm around you. Goodness. Don't worry, the only place I break into regularly is yours. Well, you shouldn't break in anyway. Somehow, that isn't very reassuring. So, are we going to get going or not? Let me check the list I received from the mayor. Let's go to the... Oh, we're going to the beach first, definitely. Oh, it's so cool. The beach is more colorful than I remember it being. Yeah, it looks like ice cream. Look at this. It's like something made from a fairy tale. It seems more like a preschooler drew this and decided to go wild with the crayons. I like it. I'm going to take some pictures and post them online. I'm not sure you should. She's gone. Not very reliable for a self-proclaimed trusty partner. It looks like I'm on my own. Hey, if it isn't everyone's favorite witch, how's it going? It's nice to see you too, Nep. I suppose you called the mayor about this. Yeah, man. Awesome, right? I made the coolest sandcastle earlier. Take a look. That's so pretty! What do you think? The sandcastle is beautiful! It's beautiful. It's beautifully crafted. You have talent, Nep. Thanks! You can keep the picture. Awesome, thanks. You don't want it? I want you to have it. When you're feeling down, you can look at this sandcastle and let the beautiful colors soothe you. Oh, Nep, you're so nice. I'm actually actually here to investigate the sand. Investigate? Is there a mystery going down? Don't leave me hanging. It isn't that exciting. The mayor asked me to look into some strange occurrences, and this was one of them. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Go ahead. Anything I could do to help? When did this happen? When did you notice the sand? It was already like this when I woke up this morning. When was that? Don't remember. I don't let a clock dictate how I live my life. Oh, that's so nice. I wish I was like that. Can you give me an estimate? I would say pretty early. Nobody else was around. I went for a walk on the beach right after I woke up, and the sand was already like this. That means that the person who did this must have done it in the night. You think somebody did this? I don't think this just happened on its own. You never know, dude. The world's a mysterious place. Not mysterious, magical. And magic always has an explanation. Why are you at the beach? I'm always at the beach. The ocean calls me. I'm sure it does. Why are you here this morning? Just chilling with the waves, dude. I don't usually open the beach house till the sun sets a bit higher in the sky, so I just like to clean up the beach in the morning. Oh, you're so nice, Nep. Clean up? Yeah, garbage gets washed up on the beach, just the waves doing their thing. But I bet people would think twice about littering if the beach was always as beautiful and colorful as this. Hey, you don't think I did this, do you? Don't worry, I don't draw conclusions without evidence. Like, I think this is awesome, but I don't got that kind of magic in me. I wish I knew how, though. I make the beach a different color for every day of the week. That would be amazing. Let me ask, any idea who did this? Do you have... Okay, any idea who did this? No clue, dude, but if I meet them, I'd give them a free drink from the beach house. Oh? I mean, look at this. Have you ever seen anything more amazing? I will admit that it is a surprising sight. Whoever did this has to be a true artist. Someone truly in tune with nature and the true way of things. I bet they can surf some killer waves. Does that have anything to do with this? Sorry, I can't help you out more, Belle, but if you find out who did this, give them a high five for me. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Nep. Now I think this should be fairly easy to undo. It looks to be the work of a number of simple color potions. If you'll just let me... Wait, you're going to undo this? No, Nep, don't cry. Yes, that's why the mayor called me here. Oh, dude, can't you just leave it like this? This has to be like a gift from the ocean. You think so? Yeah, and you gotta be grateful when you get a gift. I only called the mayor because I wanted her to see this too. Look at this gorgeous sand. This looks like a simple color chime. It is gorgeous, though. I want those colors. The colors should start to fade in a few days, so I suppose it won't be an issue if I leave things as they are. Yeah, Belle, you're the best. Come over to the beach house and I'll cook some stir-fry for you. Oh, free food! Sorry, Nep, but maybe next time. I still have work to do today. You work too hard, Belle. I mean, this is probably the first time I've seen you in weeks. You should take a break sometimes. Listen to the call of the ocean. Listen, Nep, there's no time for breaks. Not when I have to make all these, freaking videos and put them online. I would love to, though. But I want to have more videos done by the end of this week. If it ever calls me, I'll be sure to come. I'll be waiting. Now I'm going to excuse myself. Time to catch some waves. I think I can safely say that Nep isn't behind this, but who is? And where has Olive gone off to? What should I do with this? Olive, what are you looking at? Nothing, just some junk I found on the beach. Junk? Yeah, just junk, nothing special. I don't come to the beach much, so I don't know. But Nep told me that rubbish washes up on the beach sometimes. Oh, I know that look. You're going to make something to clean up the beach, aren't you? It isn't like it would be hard. It would just be a variation of the gadget and potion that I use for the park. You mean Mr. Sweeper? You named it that, not me. Oh, this is so exciting. Show me what you've done, okay? No, the last time I let you see one of my prototypes, I never saw it again. I told you I lost it. It's not my fault that I'm irresponsible. Actually, I'd say it is. Anyway, what are you going to do about the sand? Nap says he wants to keep it this way, and the spell should wear off in a few days. Since nobody seems to have a problem with it, I think we could just leave it as it is. Can you tell the mayor that for me? Consider it done. Now, where should we go? We're going to the cafe. I wonder what's wrong with the cafe. I think you should wait outside. What? Why? Because I know you're going to antagonize Jan. That's not fair. Why are you on her side when she's so rude to you? She can't help it. She doesn't like magic, and I'm magical. That's no reason for her to dislike you. A little unfriendliness is nothing. I don't mind. So would you please wait outside? But what if she says something mean to you? I'm sure I'll be able to handle it on my own, Olive. But, Olive, you're such a good friend. I appreciate your concern, but I'll be fine. Promise? Promise. Call the mayor and tell her our progress. I'll come get you once I'm done talking with Jan. Okay, but if you need my help, I'm right outside. Now, to business. Sorry, we're not open. Oh, it's you. Hi, Jan. What do you want? I'm only here because the mayor asked me to look into a number of strange events that have been occurring around town. Ugh, why did she send you? She knows that Whatever, I don't need your help. It isn't something magical anyway, so there's nothing you'd be able to do. It isn't? Of course not. Like I'd ever let magic into my kitchen. Food is meant to be cooked normally, not with fire magic or whatever. While I believe that magic can be used to make it easier for people to do many things, including cooking, I disagree. I understand that you have a different opinion than me. Well, good. If that's all, could you get out? I just have a few questions, and you'll get out if I answer them? Yes. Ugh, fine. Ask whatever, just keep it quick. Jan, can you please stop? Belle is so sweet. What's the issue then? Here. Is there something wrong with the cupcake? Take a bite. Munch, munch. Is it meant to be this salty? Of course not. Somebody switched the sugar and salt containers in my kitchen. My part-timer didn't notice and baked a batch, but there's no way we could sell any of these. Are you sure you didn't just mix the salt and sugar yourself? I would never do something that careless. Somebody did this, and I'm going to find out who. Oh, she's getting a frown on her face. Why don't you think this was magical? Well, I'm sure that a magic user could easily do something like this if they wanted to. This was done by a regular person. How can you be so sure? Because I have a video of someone breaking in last night on my security camera. I couldn't see their face, but I have a video of somebody entering my cafe around midnight and leaving 20 minutes later. If a magic user was going to do this, they would have made themselves invisible first. Wouldn't a break-in have tripped the security system? It should, but for some reason it didn't. I'm going to get it checked tomorrow. I'm sure I locked out before I left yesterday, but whoever broke in didn't have any trouble opening the door. Wait a minute. The only person I know that doesn't have trouble opening doors is Olive. Let me ask. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think this happened to your shop? What? Are you trying to say this is my fault? No, I just wanted to know if you have any idea why somebody would do this to your cafe. I don't know, and unlike some people, I'm too busy trying to run my cafe to play detective. I don't know why somebody would go to the trouble of breaking in and not steal anything, but they did. I need to figure out what to do with this mess so that I can open up. What do you plan to do with all these salty cupcakes? I can't very well sell these to anybody. If you want... No, I refuse. You haven't even heard what I want to say. I'm not going to allow any magic to be used on my wares. But what else can you do with these? You said yourself you can't sell them. Do you plan to dispose of them all? That's a waste of food, Jan. I can spell the salt into sugar and sugar into salt so that the food tastes the way it was intended to. I can do one first so you can taste it yourself and check. Jan, she's just being nice. Let her help. Please, just let me try. Fine, try it on this. Thank you. If you'll give me a moment. Here. You're done? Yes, have a taste. How's it? Jan? Jan, answer. Jan, it's good, isn't it? How is it? It tastes like a normal cupcake. Will you let me fix the rest of these? Do what you want. And you can keep one of the cupcakes if you'd like. Jan! Aw, I knew you were secretly nice. Thank you. That's not what... I just don't like being indebted to anyone. I don't want to owe you any favors. This makes us even. Still, thank you. I appreciate it. Whatever, just finish whatever you need to do and leave. Let's do the rest of the cupcakes too then. There. Finished. Belle, are you okay? Did Jan say anything mean to you? I'm fine, so please calm down. I doubt Jan wants me to stay here any longer than necessary, so let's move on. I don't know why you even bothered helping her with the cupcakes. My baking is better anyway. I seem to recall you trying to bake cheesecake for me once and setting it on fire. Girl, come on. It's not the taste that matters, it's the love that I put in it. But it was on fire. Love so hot that it set the cheesecake on fire? Exactly. So, where are we headed next? And last is the school. What's wrong with the school? Why are we at the school? Because it's on the list the mayor gave me. Huh? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean? Olive, you sound suspicious. I didn't. Oh, Olive, did you seriously? You didn't? I didn't think that something would have happened at school, that's all. Ooh, I called it. Olive is the sneak. Well, I'm not sure why any of this happened at all, but the mayor asked for my help, so I'll find out. Did the mayor say what happened here? No, I'll ask one of the students to find out. Do you really think that's a good idea? What do you mean? You're not exactly good with children, Belle. Why do you say that? Because, oh, whatever. Just go and be your lovable self. I'll go see if I can't get some info, too. Why would Olive say I'm not good with children? I don't think I'm bad with children. There's a child over there. I'll talk to him. Hello, are you a student here? Can't you tell from my uniform? Is that a yes? No, I'm obviously just here because I like the view. Wow, you're so rude. Okay, thank you for your time. Awkward silence. I was being sarcastic, obviously. Sorry, I didn't realize. You're a student here then. Would you mind telling me what happened here? Guess I have nothing to do anyway. What do you want to know? What's the problem? Oh, no! No, I didn't hit that button! Go back! What's the problem? Some guy put a magic lock or something on the school doors. Now nobody can get in. Can't you use a different entrance? You see, the lock's magic, so it locked all the doors. How about the windows? I don't know, I'm not a magic user. All I know is that the magic lock locked all the doors, okay? You could check for yourself if you don't believe me. Why do you have, as you say, nothing to do? School doors are locked. Nobody can get in. I tried to leave, but a teacher said that we weren't allowed to leave school property during school hours. Which is stupid. We should be able to go where we want. We aren't children. Actually, if you're below the legal age of majority, you can still be called a child. Yes? You're a riot at parties, aren't you? I don't like large gatherings. Me either. Figures. Anyway, we're all just stuck out here now, and we can't leave. It's so stupid. Man, even my bio presentation would have been better than this. Your bio presentation? What? You just said that even... You just said that even doing your bio presentation would have been better than this. No, I didn't. Just forget it. It doesn't matter. Don't you have anything better to do than interrogate people? I do, but I've been given this task and intend to see it through. Who do you think is responsible? Responsible? As in, who do you think did this? I know what you meant. But this was just a joke. It's not a big deal. I think that a school being shut down for a whole day would be a pretty big deal. I imagine the teachers probably don't find that funny either. Yeah, well, they have a terrible sense of humor then. Regardless of their sense of humor, I'm sure that they want to find out who did this. Do you have any idea who that might be? Of course not. Why do you think I did? Why would you think I did? Why do you have so many questions anyway? The mayor asked me to investigate the incident. The mayor? Why would the mayor care? It's just a prank. You'd have to ask the mayor. In any case, I have no more questions, but if you have any other information... I suddenly remembered I have something to do somewhere else. I'm just gonna go now. Bye! I wonder where he's going in such a hurry. He probably just wanted to leave because you're grilling him so hard. Poor kid. I was just asking a few questions. Yeah, but you're always so direct and upfront about things. Is that bad? No, not at all. It's just a bit daunting at first. Anyway, I talked to one of the students, and apparently no one's been able to get inside the school since this morning. Yes, because of a magic lock on the front doors. Magic lock? The kid I was talking to didn't say anything about that. Apparently the staff were going to call a locksmith. A locksmith wouldn't be of any use if the lock is actually magical. Can magic do that? Just lock down a whole building? I'll need to examine the lock to see what kind of magic is being used. This isn't so much a lock as a barrier. It prevents anybody from entering the premises. Fairly simple magic, usually used to protect a household. The magic has been implemented into the lock, which looks to be just a regular lock. So I guess if we get rid of the lock, that'll get rid of the barrier? Yes, but we need a key. We would need a key to. Psh, inventors don't need keys. Give me a sec. Oh my god, Olive! She's gonna bust open this lock. There! No lock can stand in the way of science! I don't think what you just did has anything to do with science. Don't be a spoil sport. Belle, I got rid of the lock, which means the barrier's gone too, right? It seems like it. Don't you think I deserve some praise for that? I'll admit that your rather unsavory skill was useful here. Come on, Belle, I think I deserve a bit more than that. You're right, I'm being unfair. Thank you for your help, Olive. I couldn't have done this without you. Ooh, Olive! What is it? Wow, way to throw a complete 180 at me. Give a girl some time to prepare before you smile like that. Sorry? This is too much. I need 5 minutes to cool off. Bye! That was weird. I guess I should tell somebody that the school can be entered. Hey, you unlocked the lock? I didn't, my friend did. Okay, great. Can I have it? Why do you want it? I just want it so that I can give it to the teachers and tell them the school's unlocked. Yeah, that's it. That sounds like a good idea. Here. I recommend asking a teacher to enter the school first, so... Bye! Why is everyone in such a hurry to leave today? Oh, the student dropped something. They look like notes of some kind. I should pick up the cards. I shouldn't just leave them here. Somebody might step on them. I wonder where he went. And I'm back, miss me? No, you were only gone for 5 minutes. Wow, Belle, that's cold. Real cold. I might even cry. Please don't. Also, while you were gone, one of the students asked for the lock. He said he was going to give it to one of the teachers. I guess that means we're done here. Anyway, where to? Actually, we visited all the places on the mayor's list. We're done? I just need to contact the mayor. No need. I've been messing her updates all this time. Olive, don't bother the mayor with... See? Olive. She doesn't mind. I mean, look at this happy emoji. Anyway, I guess that means we're all done for the day. Not yet. I still don't know who orchestrated this. Oh, right. It was you, Olive. That isn't your job, though, is it? The mayor only asked you to investigate the events and fix them if you could. And you fixed them, except for the beach, but it looks cooler this way anyway. You're starting to sound suspicious, Olive. I don't want to leave any loose ends. Everything's fixed, though. Live and let live, you know? I think that's how you use that idiom. You know what I mean. Things are okay now. Can't you just let it be? It's not your problem. But, well, I'm going to go tell the mayor everything's okay. You do what you want. Olive. Maybe she's right. I did all that what was requested of me, so maybe I should just let things go. But there's something odd about this, and I don't think I can just ignore it. I should go back to the... Oh, what? Come on. I hope this doesn't affect my choice. It's gonna make me upset. Really, really upset. I wanna... The beach, because she hid something from me. Huh? The beach is already back to its normal colors. I expected it to last at least a few days from the type of magic used. And is that Nep? Sniffle. Nep, what's wrong? Belle, the beach went back to normal. My rainbow sand is gone. I'm sorry, Nep. My rainbow sandcastle is just a sandcastle now. Nep, sorry, Belle, I need some time alone. Aww, I feel bad for Nep, but I'm here to investigate. Now let's search the beach for garbage. If I remember correctly, I'll find what I'm looking for over there. Sand. More sand. And more sand. Ah, here it is. What's this bucket doing here? There's some sort of device inside it, too. It looks like a shower head. It seems to be detachable, too. There's a slot with which the base of the shower head connects to. I think I'll take it with me. Now let's search the beach for signs of magic. This type of potion should have left residual magic, but there's less residual magic than expected. This might explain why the colors disappeared after only a few hours. Whoever did this may have used something to diffuse the potion to affect the whole beach. The question is what they used and for what purpose. That's all I need from here. Sniffle. Oh, hi again, Belle. Did you need anything? Nep said that he had no idea who used magic to change the sand's color, but he also seemed very sad now that it's over. What should I do? No! Why would I accuse Nep? I think that's what it says, accuse. I don't normally see the word accuse, so I'm pretty sure that's accuse Nep. I would not accuse Nep. Nep didn't do this. No, I just came to check a few things. He wouldn't be so upset if he did this. Oh, okay then. Sniffle. Nep seems to be taking this really hard. I wonder if there's anything I can do. Wait, I have the picture of the sandcastle that Nep gave me. Oh, give it back! Return the picture to Nep. Here. My rainbow sandcastle. The rainbow sand might be gone, but you can keep this as a reminder. Oh, Belle, that's so sweet. Well, I don't want you crying anymore. You know what? We should take a picture. Huh? 3, 2, 1, snap! Let me give it a shake. Done. A picture of the sandcastle. Ah, I see what you did. Now we both can have it. I'll keep the one you gave back to me, but this one's for you. Thank you, Nep. No, thank you, Belle. I might not have my rainbow sand, but at least I still have my memories. Nep, I'll see if I can convince the mayor to let me create a color potion blend so that you can make the sand rainbow again. Really? The mayor will probably allow it if it's a special occasion. Yeah! Belle, you are my favorite witch ever. You don't know any other witches. Then you're my favorite person. Oh man, I just thought of the best new menu item. Rainbow Parfait. I'm going to go make this right now. See ya, Belle. I'm glad Nep seems to have cheered up. I'll have to consult the mayor later, though. Now that I'm finished with the beach, I should go back to the cafe. Hi, welcome to... You again? I just want to check something with you. Fine, what do you want to ask? Let me ask. May I see the footage? May I see the footage of the break-in? What? Are you a detective now? There's just something I wanted to confirm. Well, I printed out a screenshot earlier. The footage is in black and white, and the picture quality isn't that great. If you want, you can have it. I'll take it then. Thank you. Is your lock working? Yeah, I checked it this morning. It locks and unlocks just fine. I checked last night's security footage, and it clearly shows me locking the door. Nobody has a key except for me, so somebody must have picked the lock. That's all I wanted to ask. Good, you can go now then. Door's that way. Jan, why? Can you just stop? I want you and Belle to be friends. Who would want to break into Jan's cafe only to switch to salt and sugar? Because Jan is salty! It seems like a lot of trouble for a joke. Did you still want something? What should I do? I'm not going to accuse Jan. She didn't do it. I already know who did it. No, I'm fine, thank you. I'll be heading out then. You can see yourself out. I've had enough trouble for one day. Haven't even had the time to eat. It's unhealthy to skip meals. Yeah, it is. Go eat, Jan. Come to think of it, I still have the cupcake Jan gave me earlier. Yes! I should give Jan the cupcake. Jan, here. What? You should eat something. You don't want to eat a cupcake I made? No, that's not it. I just think you should eat something. I can take care of myself. If you don't want that cupcake, I'll throw it away or something. It doesn't seem like Jan will just take the cupcake back. How about this? We can each have half. Here's yours. I want to try the cupcake, but I also think you should have something to eat. Belle, you're so sweet. This solves both issues. You can't say no to that, Jan. I swear, you can't. Ugh, it's pointless trying to argue with you. I'll take it. But you better eat your half. Okay. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. So, how was it? It was delicious, Jan. Thank you. I was just returning the favor, that's all. Still, I think your baking is really good. Thank you. Oh, just go. I ate half the cupcake. You're happy now, right? You should still try to fit in time for a proper meal. What? You give diet advice too? I have work to do, so just show yourself out. And thanks for helping me today. Oh, Jan, you're so sweet. I'm done with the cafe now. I should go back to the park. See, Olive, she's not so salty, she's also sweet. The park is back to normal. Everything's been cleaned up just as it should be. Now I just want to look for Mr. Sweeper. If my gadget is finished cleaning, I should be able to find it. Here, no more bubbles are coming out, which is a good sign. Now for a closer look. There's a slot here which wasn't here before. It looks like you could attach something to it, but who made the slot and what's meant to be attached? Now I just want to look for bubbles. Let me see if I can find any remaining bubbles. Doesn't look like there are any left. My gadget was a bit too good at its job. I should still have the bubbles that I kept from earlier. They're gone. From my calculations, the bubble should have lasted for a few days. So why has it already vanished? Actually, I don't sense much residual magic here either. Maybe fewer potions were used to create the bubbles than I thought. I think I spent enough time at the park. I should go back to the school. It might be hard to find him if he's in class. Oh, there he is. Ugh, you again? Don't you have class? You might not know about this, but in school, there's something called recess, where students are allowed to take a break. Oh, I see. Can I ask you a few questions? No. Huh? I don't want to answer any questions. Okay, I'll go talk to a teacher then. What? Why would you do that? I have an idea about who put the lock on the door. What? No, don't talk to the teachers about that. I'll answer whatever questions you have. Just don't go to the teachers, okay? Let me ask. How did you know the lock was magic? Huh? I mean, it was obvious. The doors wouldn't open. That would happen even with a regular lock. The other students didn't seem to know it was magical, nor did the staff. Why did you know? Haha, you're suspicious. Oh no. Did you give the lock to a teacher? What? Yeah, I totally did. Would you mind if I asked you what's sticking out of your pocket? Definitely not a lock. So, this student knew that the lock was magical, and he doesn't seem to have given the lock to a teacher. What should I do? It's not him. It's freaking Olive. Don't accuse the student. He'll tell us on his own. What? It's nothing. There may be fairly damning evidence, but I have other things to worry about. Anyway, I gotta get back to class. Good luck with whatever you're doing, I guess. I should go too. That's everything I wanted to check. I think I know who's behind today's strange occurrences. Let's go home. Maybe if I put this over there, or over here? I'm back. Belle, you're back already. And you're in my workshop again. Would you please stop picking the lock? If you would just give me a key, I wouldn't have to. Anyway, are you done with your little investigation then? Yes, but there was one last thing I need to confirm. What? This is where the evidence led me. I just don't understand. Why? What should I do? I'm sorry, Olive, but it's you. Olive. What? You're the one behind everything, aren't you? What? What are you even talking about? The bubbles in the park, the rainbow sand at the beach, the cupcakes at the cafe. It was you, wasn't it? Why on earth would you think that? I was right there trying to help you fix all those things, wasn't I? Yes, but do you have any proof? I talked to Olive about the beach. I went to the beach again. I found the paint bucket that you were looking at, and there was a peculiar device inside. What kind of device? It looked like a shower head. The paint bucket had a slot which the shower head connected to. Now I noticed that there was a less residual magic at the beach than I expected there to be. I came to the conclusion that something must have been used to diffuse the color potion. Something like a shower head, perhaps. Why are you looking at the paint bucket, Olive? Why were you looking at the paint bucket, Olive? I talked to Olive about the cafe. I talked to Jan again afterwards. Jan, why do you even bother? She never says anything nice. Actually, she was very helpful. She showed me this. The picture is in black and white, but it looks like the person who broke in was wearing a long coat, like a lab coat. Even though Jan locked the door, this person had no trouble getting in. That leads me to believe that whoever did this must have experience picking locks. Talk to Olive about the park. I went back to the park to look for my cleaning gadget. You mean Mr. Sweeper? Yes, Mr. Sweeper. Mr. Sweeper had to been tampered with. It wouldn't have made all those bubbles otherwise. I discovered a slot at the bottom that I had to put in myself. A slot just like the one in the paintbrush. Now I think that whoever tampered with Mr. Sweeper must have attached the bubble-making device to the slot and removed it afterwards. You were the one who found Mr. Sweeper and brought it to me. It was still making bubbles then, which means only you had the chance to remove the device before handing it over to me. Do you have anything to say, Olive? What? I just don't understand. What I just don't understand is why you did any of this. It isn't like you, Olive. You might be a little irresponsible at times, but you don't purposefully do things that could be a bother to other people. Well, except me. Why would you use magic to cause trouble? What? No, that wasn't my intention at all. So you admit it? Hey, you tricked me into that. But you admit it. Why did you do it, Olive? I'm the only magic user in this town, so if any magical trouble occurs, I'm the obvious suspect. Were you trying to get me in trouble? What? Why would you even think that? Well, Belle, you're such an idiot. Why would you... Ugh. For all that deducing you did, you can't even figure out the obvious. Close your eyes for a minute. Why? Just close them. Okay. May I open my eyes now? Just wait until I say okay. Okay. Oh no! You made her something! This is the reason, stupid. Huh? Happy birthday, Belle. I figured that the only way I was going to be able to get you out of your workshop was if there was some kind of emergency. So I decided to orchestrate one. Or, well, 3. But why? Why? Because it's your birthday, silly! You're always working. You should at least take a break on your birthday to celebrate. I think you actually caused more work for me than usual. Not the point. You actually left your workshop for a bit and got some fresh air for once. If I hadn't done anything, you wouldn't have even remembered your birthday. I can't just take a day off, though. There are always more things I can fix with magic. Belle, just because you're a witch doesn't mean you have to prove anything, you know? The townspeople here like you because you're you. You could take a day off on your birthday and just be, I don't know, a regular person. Oh, Olive, you're so sweet. You're gonna make me cry. But I'm not a regular person. I'm magical. Ugh, that's not what I meant. And being magical doesn't mean you can't celebrate your birthday. You don't always have to use your magic for good or whatever. Like, it's really nice that you're always helping out, but it's not like we'd kick you out if you didn't, you know. We like you. I like you. So please, can you let me celebrate your birthday with you? Olive. I didn't even realize that it was my birthday. And I can't remember when I last took a day off. Me either, Belle. Olive caused a lot of trouble today, but I had fun. Thank you. I really appreciate it, even if I might not approve of your methods. Ugh, Belle, you said something so nice, and then you had to ruin it with an extra comment. Just take your cake and eat it. Don't shove it at me. Munch, munch. Just tell me what you think already. It's very homemade. It has a very homemade taste. Homemade isn't a taste. You can be honest. What do you think? It's very gray. I didn't think I'd ever eaten such a gray cake before. It's not my fault it came out this way. I don't know why it's gray either. But food is about the taste, not the appearance. How is it? It's very frosted. It has frosting. That's very cake-like. I think most birthday cakes are frosted. But how does the frosting taste? And the cake too, how is it? Belle, just tell me. The cake is, it's flavorless. It has no flavor. Huh? It doesn't have any flavor. That makes no sense. Like, if you think it's bad, fine, but just say that. I mean, exactly what I said. It doesn't taste like anything. I ate it, but it's just... Give me a slice. Munch, munch. Munch, munch, munch. Munch, 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 munch. What is this? It doesn't have any flavor. That's what I said. But I followed the recipe exactly. Or maybe almost exactly. Olive, what did you put in the cake? Anyway, it should have gone perfectly. I put hours into this. My cake, it doesn't taste bad. Yeah, but it doesn't taste good either, right? I just wanted to make you a nice birthday cake for your birthday, and I couldn't even do that right. Olive, no! It's the thought that counts. I just caused a lot of trouble today for nothing. Olive looks sad now. I should eat the rest of the cake. Olive, could you let me have the cake again? Huh? Sure, but why? Munch, munch. Ah! Munch, 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 munch. Stop! You don't have to! Munch, 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 munch. Ah! Don't force yourself to eat it! Gulp. It isn't like it tastes bad. But you made it for me, Olive. I'm happy. I'm happy I got to eat it. Belle. But I want you to contact everyone and apologize for the trouble you caused. The school thing wasn't my fault, though. I know, so you just need to apologize to the mayor, Nep, and Jan. Fine. I want to know how you did it, too. Oh, it was actually really easy. I just picked the lock at the cafe and let myself in. No magic at all. People really should use better security. Maybe you should stop breaking into things. For the park and the beach, I just made some slight modifications to devices I found in your workshop. You stole something from my workshop, and I used it to diffuse magic potions that I borrowed from you. A diffuser, so that's why the magic didn't last that long. Also, I don't remember lending you any potions. Potions that you gave me then. That's not the point. I've figured out how to diffuse potions without making them less potent, just shortening the time of their efficiency. You're always brewing potions for ages just so that you can make sure both the potency and the duration is perfect. With my modifications, you won't have to do as much work. Maybe you can take a few more days off too. So that's why you did what you did at the park and the beach. Yeah, I wanted to see if they worked, and then I thought I'd tell you later. How about the switching the sugar and salt at Jan's cafe? What was your reason for doing that? Well, she's so mean to you all the time. I thought if you had a chance to help her, she might be a bit nicer to you. Oh, Olive. She actually was, but she still told me to get out. But really, I just wanted to help you. So please don't be mad at me for too long. Maybe her actions were a bit dubious, but her heart was in the right place. Of course I'm going to forgive you, Olive. You're such a sweetie. It's okay, Olive. I'm not mad. Really? You just wanted to help me, right? And you did all of this for my birthday. I can't be mad at you for that. Belle, but promise me you won't cause so much trouble again. I promise, but only if you promise to spend the rest of the day without doing any work. I promise. Hooray, come on, I've got food ready in the other room. Hold on a minute. Food? Don't worry, I bought it on the way here. Okay, good. I got your favorite. Come on. And so another day passed without too much fuss in the little non-magical town. There had been magical mishaps and non-magical mishaps, but all was well, and the townspeople would soon head to bed to enjoy a good night's sleep. The mayor was still in her office after an interesting day of work. The strange occurrences had all been accounted for, but the to-do list on her desk was never ending. I wonder if Bells realized it was all Olive's doing yet. Wait a minute, you were in on it? The mayor looked out the window and smiled down at the town. Now, time to get back to work. At the beach house, Nep was busy preparing his latest recipe. That looks so good. Layers of ice cream and cake topped with chocolate. No, pieces of melon. He added the finishing touch, rainbow sprinkles, and there it was. His masterpiece. I can't wait to show this to everyone. Jan was the last one at the cafe, cleaning up so that she could close shop. She was about to head home when she noticed there was leftover cake on the counter. The part-timer must have forgotten to take it home. What am I supposed to do with this cake? Jan sighed, but then she remembered. I guess it wouldn't hurt to let the witch have it. Oh, Jan, yay! I'm so happy! You're finally being sweet again. And Belle, well, she spent the rest of her birthday at home with dinner and a movie. It had been a beautiful, well, it is beautiful, but it had been an eventful day, but everything had been solved. The park was bubble-free, the beach was a normal color, and the cafe was delicious. The cafe had delicious cupcakes, and the school was open. It might not have been the quietest of days, but it had been a happy one. The end. Oh, it was so good! I'm so glad I played this. Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for making it. It was so good. I loved everything about it. And look, all her friends are here. Jan, the mayor, and, Nep. But why isn't Olive standing right next to me? I don't know. Well, this has been Alice Daemon playing, Magical Witch Belle and her non-magical friends. And I loved everything about it. Artwork, music, everything. I will see you in the next game when I do more visual novels from itch.io. This is Alice Daemon signing off.